Hello and welcome back to a brand new episode of Bloody Chronicles. Michael here. Today we continue on with, well, waking up at 8:10. Last time we left off, well, we're still investigating it and we got more answers, but nothing with the Phantom yet. 8:10, huh? Interesting. I've been waking up around 8 these days. Well, I guess it's time to get up. I turn off the alarm and get dressed. Then I treat myself to breakfast before I actually put on my thinking gear for the day. I remain seated and share while I decide on my next course of action. What should I do first? I really don't feel like looking through the files again. Let's see. I believe the only thing we haven't verified yet is the book The Blind Owl. How is the book connected to the other cases? Well, there's only one thing I can think of, and that's God. That body of text definitely hinted at God. The inscription on the iron sword in Ognu's case, it's also a reference to God. But what about the other two murders? They don't have any religious reference. I'm still racking my brain for clues when my phone suddenly rang. Well, that was the end of my brainstorming. Thank God, because I was going to say, I would have had a headache by the end of this episode. It's Akito, just a time too. It's almost 9 a.m. Hi, Akito.
Hey, are you ready? I'm almost there, so you can wait for me outside if you want.
Do I have a choice? Okay, I'm hanging out now.
Oh, by the way, did you come up with a plan?
No. Well, sort of. I'll tell you everything in the car.
Alright, see you in a few minutes, buddy.
Not your buddy. Yeah. Okay, I guess I should get going then.
Yo, so what's the plan?
You just asked me before! I have no plan! There's something I'd like to ask you first.
Okay. What is it? You're scaring me here, dude. It's like you're going to scold me again or something.
Why would I ever do that? Have you read The Blind Owl by any chance?
Huh? No, why?
Okay, that subscription's very useless. I think it's the only thing we haven't verified yet, right?
I think so. I did ask Ernest's friend about it, but he said there isn't anything special about it, so...
Yeah, I know. We didn't know what we were looking at the time.
Are you saying that we do now?
Maybe. Well, sort of. I mean, I've been thinking about what this book has in common with the other cases.
And
I believe it's God.
Hey, that's just like the inscription on the iron sword.
I was about to go say that until you ruined it, Akito. Exactly.
So, are you saying that you want to, I don't know, look for clues in this book? You want to read it and see if you can find something about God?
Yeah, pretty much. I give Akito a deadpan look. Are you kidding me?
I know you aren't a fan of books. I'm just curious, that's all.
Oh, well, do you expect me to read? We need to talk to a hold on a sec. I can't say that word. I want to say philologist, but I don't know how to pronounce it. Philologist, which is specialized in philology, the study of language. Okay. Like, I had any idea what this actually meant. Okay.
Oh, good idea.
Well, during the trip, Akito told me that he knew exactly who can help us with that. 25 minutes later, we arrive at the place with a large building guarded by a sturdy security gate. Where are we?
Welcome to Shuyan University.
Oh, I hate college. Wait, what? This is a private university. Do you think they'll just let us in without proper authority?
Yep.
Son of a bitch.
Because it's Kauto's university. I told you that I know exactly who can help us with that.
Yeah, what's your point? You're kidding, right?
I don't mean she owns it. She used to be a student here. Not to mention, her father was a proud supporter of this university as well.
What's the point? Okay. I don't know what else to say to that. Akito drives up to the intercom near the gate, stops and pushes a button. A chirpy voice greets us. Greetings, dear guest. How may I help you?
Hi, my name is Akito Ishikawa. We're detectives from Yggdrasil.
He shows his ID to the camera looming over the top of the gate.
We'd like to talk to Dr. June Fon, please.
I'm sorry, but Dr. Fon is busy at the moment. Do you have an appointment?
No, I'm afraid we don't, but...
I'm sorry, but you need to have an appointment. Told ya.
Well, you see, we're sort of running on a tight schedule here, and our friend Kaoru Moriyama said that Dr. Fon would be willing to assist us at any given time.
Oh, Kaoru Moriyama. Wait a second, please. That's interesting. Please come inside. You can wait by the main hall while we inform Dr. Fon on your arrival. He'll be out to assist you gentlemen shortly.
Okay, thank you so much. Bye.
I wish I had that authority. I wasn't expected to get in so quickly, and who says name doesn't have power to grant you anything? I'm speechless, but I look at Akito.
I know. It's awesome, isn't it?
Yeah, don't get carried away. Yeah, sure it is. Maybe we should start introducing ourselves as Kaoru friends from now on. Oh my god, this university is like a castle. I can't believe people actually study here. I've been through bigger. This university is huge. Like something else.
Yeah.
Told ya. Kino knows. Wait, have you been here before?
Yep, once with Aki and Kaoru.
Shocking. No wonder you sound surprised by this grandiose scenery. We park by the car and head towards the main hall, and rather Keto leads me to the main hall since I have no clue how to navigate around this place. Sheesh, place interior looks like a palace.
I know. Honestly, I don't get how anyone would want to study in a place like this.
I don't blame you. You do realize that this is a high-class, prestigious university, right? Not just anyone can get accepted here.
Yeah, so?
Forget it. I continue to study the interior and the painting on the wall and wait for Dr. Fon to show up.
Hello. Sorry to keep you gentlemen waiting. I had a lecture to finish.
It's no problem. Dr. June Fon, right?
Yes. Now, how can I help you, detectives?
Hey, dude. We're currently investigating a case, and the book is called The Blind Owl, was one of the items left in the crime scene.
Ah, it's written by an author named Sadek Hidayat, correct?
That's what it says on the book.
That's right.
Oh, this book is a real Persian-Iranian masterpiece. It's a pity that this marvelous fiction, as well as Sadek Hidayat himself, is not that well known to readers of world literature. This book deserves a wider audience.
Why do you say that? This man definitely knows his literature.
Oh, sorry for going off topic. What would you like to know about the book?
We actually haven't really read the book ourselves, but we're hoping an expert philologist like yourself could assist us in understanding some of the book reference.
Oh, you flatter me. I'm not really a poet expert.
Well, me neither.
Don't be so modest, Dr. Fon. Any assistance is appreciated. Please, we would really like to know the meaning behind a certain body of text in the book.
Perhaps you can also tell us if there's any specific religious reference to God or any type of God for that matter. Why'd you... me. He takes a moment to consider it before nodding in agreement.
Please, have a seat. Would you gentlemen like something to drink?
I got a water, thank you, dude.
Oh, no, thank you.
I'm fine, I got a water. So can you tell us what the book is actually about?
Certainly.
Cool. Dr. Fon leans back in his chair.
The Blind Owl is a literary classic about madness, obsession, betrayal, and murder.
Wow. At least the beginning is interesting.
The story is actually separated into two parts.
Okay.
The first part tells the story of a painter who becomes increasingly obsessed with a beautiful woman he happens to see one morning while looking out his window.
Lucky him.
When the woman suddenly visits him one day, our hero is, needless to say, elated beyond belief.
I don't blame him.
However, his happiness is short-lived, for she dies shortly afterwards from consuming an old wine he had given her.
Okay.
In his grief, he decides to paint a portrait of her, and inexplicably,
He died.
chops her body into pieces before burying her in a secluded area.
What? Sounds like something that the Phantom would do for some reason.
The second part is even more grim.
Oh, God.
The protagonist is slowly driven mad by his unbelievably short-tempered wife, whom he identifies only as the bitch.
Oh, I know a lot of... not commenting on that one.
Because she refuses to have sex with him and has countless lovers.
Wait. She refused to have sex with him and has countless... What the fuck?
As a result of his loneliness, the protagonist starts to lose grip of reality and chooses to embrace a world warped by his own delusion.
Did he chop her body up too?
Eventually, he snaps and stabs his wife to death, and in the process, catches a glimpse of himself in the mirror.
Okay.
It is then that he realizes that he's become an old man. So, in other words, he's none other than the painter for the first story.
Okay.
Wow, that's one hell of a story.
That's a weird story. Sure is. Are there any reference to God? Maybe it's hidden in text somewhere that we haven't deciphered it? Or maybe this whole story symbolizes it being similar to a god?
The woman probably represents pre-Islamic Persia.
Which is?
There is also some allusions towards the ruler of that period. Unfortunately, I don't think there are any hidden messages about God anywhere in this story.
Well, shit. I see.
But we saw a text about God.
I know you're disappointed by my answer, but even if there was any religious reference to God in there, I doubt that there'd be any deep meaning to it. It's probably just a simple statement at best.
Darn, I understand.
I don't. Damn, Hero, I thought we finally were onto something. Wait. Ikito, did you happen to have a digital scan of the page with you?
No, but we do have access to the database, so I can access the file via my phone if you want.
Perfect. Can you do it now?
Sure, give me a sec.
Now? Dr. Fawn, we're trying to find a connection between this case and two other cases right now. The murderer purposely left a bookmark at the scene which pointed to a specific paragraph in this book. We were pretty sure that it made a reference to God or something along these lines. This is the only trial we have at this point. We'd really appreciate if you just take a look and decipher the true meaning behind the text.
Oh, I see. Well, I'll try my best.
Alright, here it is. I felt. It was a pleasure which transcended human experience. A pleasure which only I was capable of feeling, and which the gods themselves, if they existed, could not have experienced to such a degree. At that moment, I was conscious of my superiority.
Do you have any idea what this may be referring to?
It sounds like the words of a madman.
Well, that makes a lot of sense.
We think so too. He's a complete psycho in my opinion. His murder methods are creepy as hell too.
Yeah.
This is just my assumption based on the text alone, but I think he gets pleasure from it.
Say what? You mean he enjoys killing people?
Yes. He's also mocking gods in general. He's saying that he will surpass God and become a superior being.
That's suspicious. Surpass God, huh?
Okay, I don't know about you guys, but this guy's just insane. No doubts about it.
Yeah, no shit.
Indeed. Sadly, all murderers have some sort of mental issue.
Well, I'm not surprised.
Yeah. How the hell does he plan to surpass God anyway?
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I don't have the answer for that.
Me neither.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I was just talking to myself.
I never heard of anyone wanting to become a god before. I mean, it's a stupid notion, much like these old legends or myths. No one actually becomes a god, much less one surpasses one.
Exactly.
So what could this mean? Just what is he trying to accomplish?
Oh,
What is it? Akita picks up his phone and starts searching through the database file again.
how about this one? For we are the temple of the living God. Does this phrase mean anything to you, Dr. Fawn?
Alright, good move, Akito. Gold star.
For we are the temple of the living God. It does sound familiar.
Dr. Font opened up his laptop and started typing the text into a search engine.
Let's see what we have here. Ah, that's right. It's the second verse of the Corinthians 6:16 from the Bible.
Oh, the Bible. Chills run up my spine the minute I hear that. The hurry curled my hands into a fist to stop them from trembling.
What is your interpretation of it then, Dr. Vaughn?
I'm not an expert in this, but I believe it's about our life being governed by love. A faithful follower will truly love God in return, and not engage in religious infidelity like a pagan would.
Q and I both stiffened in our seat. We don't know how to respond to that. Dr. Font turned around and faced us, ready to explain further.
In other words, the verse is simply stating that our body is inseparable from who we are. Therefore, our decisions and actions are connected to God Himself, for we are God's children. In short, God is inside all of us.
That's what she said. God is inside all of us.
Okay, I guess that makes sense.
No, it doesn't. Yeah, somewhat. Religion sure is complicated. I agree.
I agree with you, young man. Religion is one tricky subject to tackle. Anyway, is there anything else I can help you gentlemen with?
I guess this is as far as we get. There's no point of asking anything else. I think we pretty much covered it all. Glance at Q to see what he thinks. He nods back in agreement.
Thank you for your help, Dr. Fawn.
Well, that was weird. We stand up and shake our hands with Dr. Fawn before leaving his office. As we head towards the parking lot, Keto turns to me.
So what do you think? Okay, I'll tell you what I think first. In my opinion, I don't think the Phantom's actions has anything to do with that religious mumbo-jumbo stuff. Unless there really is some sort of magic ritual that can turn people into a god.
I give Keto a weary look.
What?
Nothing, I just hope you were joking around about the ritual stuff. Anyway, what are your thoughts on the book?
To be honest, I don't know what to think. I guess it's not relevant to this case, but man, the story is really demented.
Yeah, totally agree with you there. The story's just about some crazy dude who ended up killing 2 women. Nothing special about it. Kind of.
So the book is not related to the current case?
I don't think so. This is just a waste of time.
Dude, you think everything's a waste of time.
I didn't say everything is a waste of time. Let's head back to HQ. I need to think of something through.
Aye, aye, Captain. Hey, everyone.
Hi.
Hi, Big Bro. Hey there, Kazuki.
Hi, Aki.
Hey, guys.
Hey, Karu.
Where's Suzumi?
She's at the police station right now.
Why?
Oh, why is she over there? Did something happen?
Did she get a ticket?
We don't know. She didn't tell us anything.
Wow, shocking. That's weird. How are things coming along?
We're almost done with everything.
Good.
How about you guys?
It was a total flop.
It was a waste of time.
That bad, huh?
It was a crushing disappointment. It's only things we haven't looked into yet, so I was hoping it would give us new leads. Unfortunately, it led us nowhere.
I'm sorry to hear that.
That's alright, shit happens.
Are you referring to the Blind Owl book?
Absolutely.
That's the one. We didn't even find any connection between the murders.
Though the book is really effed up.
Ouch. Yeah, that's depressing news.
I know.
And what was the trace you wanted to check?
God.
Huh?
He meant that there's a section in the book with a reference to God. It's similar to the sword inscription in the Ogane case.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But it turned out that there isn't anything about God. There's no symbolism, hidden meanings, nothing. So Kazuki and I have come to the conclusion that this book has nothing to do with the case.
Like I said before, it's a waste of time.
What about the text itself?
This is where it gets interesting.
It's more like insanely twisted, if you ask me.
Well, that too. According to Dr. Fawn, the body text may represent the perpetrator's desire to surpass God.
What?
Sounds crazy, doesn't it? We thought so too.
Maybe the perpetrator's some sort of a religious fanatic?
That would be possible. I don't think so. His murders are planned down to the last tiny detail. It doesn't fit the notion of religious fanatic at all. It's just, at least, well, not for me.
But don't you guys think it's a bit, what's the word, odd?
Always. Well, we're not saying that it isn't.
What about the encryption on the sword?
Oh yeah, we asked Dr. Fawn about that too.
No, we didn't.
And?
We never did.
There wasn't much to it. Actually, I didn't understand any of it.
Basically, everything we do is important because we're all God's children.
Right, and God is in all of us.
In a way.
These hints are all pointing to God. The Phantom's goal may be connected to religion after all.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Well,
Are you saying that the Phantom can become a god? Give me a break.
hey, you never know that, kiddo. It's possible.
That's not what I meant.
You know, according to the Catechism of the Catholic Church, it is possible to become close to God.
How?
Yeah, I know it would be cool, but come on.
Oh.
I'm just saying that we need to keep an open mind here. It's possible that all of this is related to God in some way.
Why?
By the way, what's your opinion on all this, Kazuki?
Oh, right. You haven't shared your opinion yet. Well, let's hear it.
You guys never fucking asked. Well, I hate to admit it, but I think it might be related to God too, in a way, because you all stole my damn idea. The problem is, I don't quite understand how or really why.
Wait, I thought you said that there is no religious connection.
Well, I meant he isn't a religious fanatic, and the book itself is a waste of time, and we are too wrapped up in this trying to find a religious meaning behind the story that we forget to focus on the verse. There has to be a deeper meaning behind it.
Okay, I'm confused. Are you saying only the text is important?
50-50. Exactly. I think all the other clues are irrelevant. For example, in the Agnew case, the sword is just part of the setup. It's actually the inscription that holds the key to the puzzle. There's a hidden meaning behind the text. We just have to find out what it is.
Then does that mean the texts are really about surpassing God?
Probably. Yes, how it...
But we already looked.
Just let me fucking finish my sentence. However, the text might actually have a double meaning. I don't think we should take it into face value. There's more to it than it seems.
Okay, what do you think it is?
I think I know where you're heading with this.
No, you don't! I smell a Karu. No, you don't! It's just like Dr. Fawn said. The text in the book may be referring to surpassing God, and the inscription on the sword says that God is in all of us. If we put these two together...
Everyone can surpass or become God. Because he is in all of us.
Boom! Precisely. That would be a literal translation anyway. But like I said before, it might mean something else entirely. Because no one can become a god, that's just not possible, right? In a way.
Oh, now I get it!
God damn it!
So I guess we should start digging for the true meaning behind these texts.
Which is going to be tough. I mean, there could be 100 meanings behind the text.
Yeah, since everyone interprets things differently.
Yeah.
I think he's just mentally ill or something. I have a feeling this guy actually believes he's God.
Well, don't... No comment.
Really? I believe he interpreted as, once you decide one's fate, you are in a sense a god.
Decide one's fate?
Yeah. As in who gets to live and who dies, kind of thing.
More or less. During the time he commits these murders, he's playing the role of God because he's holding the lives of his victims in the palm of his hands. He gets to decide what happens to them. Therefore, he also surpasses God in that instant.
I see. Because none of the victims know whether they'll live or die. Only the killer knows.
Exactly. He has total control, just like God.
Man, that's one damn good theory you got there, Kaudu.
She's a smart girl. Indeed.
You know, I've been thinking,
Don't think.
what if these crimes are not committed by one person, but a group of people?
Are you suggesting a cult might be behind these murders?
Like a ritual?
It's a possibility, right?
Maybe.
I mean, with all this rubbish about becoming God and all, there's always some kind of cult behind these things, isn't there?
Why?
Well, that would explain why there isn't any pattern.
Actually, I think there is a pattern.
What do you mean?
there's a pattern in the Phantom's crimes?
In a way.
Yes. Let's go over the cases. The first victim was a teacher, and a bookmark was left behind which pointed to this text about God.
Right.
The second victim was a professor. In this case, the clue was a map of Utna, complete with a pierced square and a compass. No text or religious reference.
And the third victim was a psychologist dressed as a Roman goddess with her hands placed on the iron sword with an engraved inscription, which is also about God.
Exactly.
As for the most recent murder, there was an iron cross but no text.
Yes.
Alright, are you saying that there will be some kind of text reference to God at the next murder scene?
We hope so.
Yes, I'm afraid so. I would like to prevent another murder from happening, but if it does happen, then we'll know what to expect.
But what about Ogane being dressed up as a Roman goddess? It has to mean something. Well, look at the teacher. He wasn't dressed up or anything. Why would the Phantom put so much effort to dress Ogane up like the Lady of Justice? I mean, he could have just left the text behind like he did with the teacher.
Akira got a point. This is odd.
I agree. I wish I had an explanation for that, but I don't.
The room goes quiet. Everyone ponders on the thought for a bit.
Maybe there's another clue you forgot to check?
I seriously doubt it. There's nothing else, hence the reason why Akira and I reported back here.
Okay, so back on murder cases and the clues topic. So far we have a text about surpassing God, a map of Utna with a square and compass, a Roman goddess with an inscription about how God is a part of us, and an iron cross, right?
Yes.
Yep, that sounds about right.
Sounds legit. Not exactly, there's more.
Huh? What else is there?
The framed newspaper clipping the firefighter crime scene?
Oh, right. I forgot about that one.
I'm a genius.
This complicates things. It doesn't fit any of the other clues we have so far.
True.
What? Huh? We continue to brainstorm away, trying our best to figure out the connection between all the Phantom cases, but our attempts are cut short when Suzumi enters the room a few minutes later. Akito updates her on the investigation right away.
Well, that isn't the best news, but I'm glad that you're finally working like a team.
No comment. For some strange reason, she looks directly at me as she says that. Why is that? I don't know.
I agree that it's a good thing, but we haven't been able to figure out the connection between these cases at all.
Basically, we hit a brick wall.
Well said.
Oh, stop that. I happen to think we're making great progress here.
In a way.
We're actually heading somewhere with our investigations, and that's always a good sign.
Is it?
Suzumi's right. It's better than nothing, right?
If you say so. So, what are we doing? What were you doing at the police station?
I don't believe you, Kazuki. You're more interested in finding out what Suzumi was doing than solving this puzzle?
Yeah, I feel like I had a keto moment. Just curious.
I'm curious too. You didn't tell us anything before stepping out.
Yeah, that was quite rude of you.
Oh, well, since it's not related to the Phantom, I don't have to tell you guys anything.
Wow, what a bitch.
Huh?
That's rude. I guess that's Suzumi's roundabout way of saying it's none of your business.
What? Is that true, Suzumi? That's rude.
I just said that. Suzumi simply smiles at us.
Oh, come on. Don't be like that. Now I'm even more curious about it.
Well, I'm not.
Sorry. Everything in due time.
What's up with this weird sensation I'm feeling?
Hey, Kazuki? Is something wrong?
What? Oh no, I just, it's my head. I feel strange.
Should I get you some medicine?
No, I don't want more medicine. I'm fine. Thank you, though. Suzumi stares at me suspiciously for a few seconds, then she smiles at us.
Since it's still early in the afternoon, how about we order some takeouts and continue our brainstorming session?
Can't we just do it tomorrow?
I agree.
Is our little Akito tired from all the work? Oh, poor boy.
Sounds like a me issue.
Sounds good to me. It's not like I have anything else to do.
Aw, man. Alright, fine, whatever.
I would like to go home now, if you don't mind. I promised my mom that I would take care of the grocery shopping. and help her out with the house chores.
That's fine. I'll leave it to Akito to update you on our progress.
Thank you.
What? That is so unfair.
You should have made that excuse there, Akito.
Oh? Then do you want to go shopping and help Mom with the cooking and cleaning instead?
Alright, let's start brainstorming. Sesame, let's do this.
Yeah, I thought so.
Okay.
What about you, Kazuki?
I will stay because I have nothing else to do. Alright, I guess I can stay for a little longer.
Glad to hear it.
Are you now?
Same here.
Shut up. Yeah, whatever. Let's hurry up before I change my mind.
Classic Kazuki strikes again.
For now.
Jeez, would it kill you to be a little more enthusiastic? Have a little more spirit.
Oh, shut up.
Kazuki enthusiastic about work? That's never going to happen.
I agree. Starting to regret my decision.
I'll be going now. Have a great evening, everyone.
Bye, Aki.
Take care, sis.
Aki winks cutely at Akito for stepping out.
Alright, everyone. Jot down your thoughts on the crimes. What they have in common, any specific references, etc.
Yeah, you're gonna have to give me another episode to figure that one out, Sutsumi. So on next episode, we will jot down and talk about the Phantom stuff. Like it's more important anyway. Thank you for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this stuff, please check out the playlist from the way beginning. Give the video a thumbs up. If you like this stuff, guys, please subscribe. Give a like. Comment below you want to see more channel for any other visual novels. As always, guys, thank you very much for watching. Check out the links where you can find me. This is Michael, signing out.